So one of the guys in the house is getting back into the gym, which is great. All of them should be. I want to subsidize gym membership as much as I can, as soon as I can. Part of the physical part of the Simplify program recovery. The P is for physical recovery. So I love that these guys are working out. There's a couple of them that are getting into it more so than others. But this guy in particular started again. He did some squats yesterday, threw his back out, or agitated his. Basically, what he did is he agitated his sciatica, and now he's laid up and can't go to work today. Says he's got pain in his upper glutes. And so I've done the same thing. I got a bulging disc injury from high school from deadlift, and I'm able to mitigate it, keep it at bay. There was a time in my 20s where I was unable to walk for like 3 weeks, just severe lower back pain. Went down into my upper glutes, my upper butt, and man, I couldn't walk, I couldn't sit, I couldn't sleep, constant pain. I was gonna go get back surgery. I didn't know what to do, and thank goodness that God, the universe, whatever, provided for me somebody who said, look, before you go get back surgery, let me try something with you first. And this gal did a deep tissue massage in my upper glutes. Now, this hurt like crazy while she was working. She put her knee into my upper glutes, her elbows. I mean, she really worked those knots out, which wasn't a pleasant experience at the time. But the next morning, I was walking and pain-free, just miraculously. So, since I don't have, you know, a nice, big, strong gal that can give me a massage every time my back gets hurt or I agitate my sciatica, I use some other stuff. I use, you can get a lacrosse ball. It kind of looks like a racquetball, but it's got a hard core. And you can roll that thing around on your glutes, like lay on your back on the ground, and that thing will get up in there and hit that upper glute area, and really work out the tension and the knots that you get there. And then you can even use it on your, you know, around your scapula. But it's a great way to give yourself a deep tissue massage. Because I'm telling this guy, look, you need to go get a deep tissue massage. He's like, well, I don't have any money. So I'm on my way to drop off this stuff for him right now. In addition to the lacrosse ball, they have, you know, there's the round cylinder, you know, foam cylinder thingies, right? I use one. It's pretty hard, doesn't have padding on it, but you can roll up and down on that. Same thing, same position on your back. You can use it all over your body, but specifically on your lower back. And you can just feel your back line up with that. Just like it just puts your back right in place. And then another thing is to keep your core tight. Like I have to keep my core decently tight using you know, the Pilates ball. A lot of different exercises for the stomach and the core. Pull-ups are great. If you can really get yourself to where you can utilize a pull-up bar, and they have in fact, I'm dropping off for this guy right now, my pull-up bar that I hang in my doorway, and then it's got the arm supports where you can put your elbows in, and that way you can do the core stretches, you know, some of the stomach exercises, stretch out your spine, hydrate it, and really just release some of the pressure on that's pinching on those nerves in your lower back. And between all of that, and again, staying in decent shape, you can't get a big belly and have it start pulling on your lower back thinking that, you know, that's gonna help anything when it relates to lower back pain. But I've had a bulging disc again for the last 20 plus years, and I keep it at bay through, you know, these simple core exercises. There's a ton of other stuff through yoga and all. I mean, there's just a long list of ways to you know, to help work around or prevent pain related to a bulging disc. But these are just some of the things I'm doing. I'm emergency fashion dropping off my lacrosse ball, my pull-up set, and the cylinder rolly thingy over to a guy at the house. And anyone who has lower back issues, I would say proactively you need to regiment and get into a ritualized habit of taking care of your lower back and using these exercises, and then all the other stuff that's out there. Main thing is you just got to do it. Do your own research. But you know, you can live. A bulging disc or a lower back injury isn't the end of the world for you. Trust me. I have a very active lifestyle. I almost can do anything physically at 43 that I could, you know, in my 20s. And I've even had an ACL tear repaired through natural means, and that's a whole other conversation, something called prolozone therapy. I've actually had a couple of shots of that in my back as well, the ligaments that support my lower back. There's a guy named Dr. Michael Cronin out of Scottsdale that's great, and that's he actually, through his prolozone therapy, completely repaired my ACL and some of the other ligaments and tendons around it when surgery was recommended to replace that ACL. So, all right, thanks. I just thought I'd share this while I'm on my way to to save a guy in the house from his back injury from trying to get back in shape. So definitely something I can relate to. Injuries from being too ambitious in the gym. It happens, but I love it. These are good problems. All right, thanks. Bye.